Hi students, it's your friendly neighborhood music appreciation teacher, Mr. Torito. Welcome to class. I know we're in our second week, but I wanted to send a video. I know a lot of people are kind of getting their bearings. Let me encourage you. There is going to be a lot of writing in this class, and so I want to just ask you to jump on things. The first thing I want you to jump on, if you haven't gotten your text, you're going to be a little behind. So get the text as soon as possible. The electronic version is fine. You can go to www.norton.com to get that. And you'll need an access code. Don't get the edition 13th edition. Start reading. All the writing, guys, with the exception of a couple of writings, are in reference to the text. So if you like it in some of the reflections, like you do outside research, I'm really not interested in that. The text, I'm actually writing these things that will relate to the text. And then the synopsis paper is your first major assignment that's due. I mean, we only have one big thing like this. The synopsis paper is a big thing, because you take the first section, all 13 chapters, and what you do is you put them in your own words as if you were teaching someone else. You put those chapters in your own words in 13 paragraphs with an opening statement and a closing statement. So it's 15 paragraphs long. If you do less than 6 pages, it's usually not enough. So I'll call that out. But I want you to be collegiate. I want you to include stuff that is important. So identify what the important things are in the chapter. It's not a difficult assignment, because you could just take notes and just say, oh yeah, this, and this. Label some specific things. I mean, there are some terms in there that you want to make sure that you have, because then that really tells me you know it. The only way that I can be assured that the conversations we have coming up is that assured that you know what you're doing is that you have an understanding of the first 13 chapters, because it's going to tell you things about dynamics, about form, and about different elements of music that will make sense as it plays out historically. Okay, and then the other thing, a couple of things that I wanted you to be aware of is I want you to always write your own stuff. Last semester was, I know, a little unusual for a lot of people, and I don't have a lot of tolerance for people who don't write their own stuff. Okay, you can do it. Is it hard? It might be hard. Yeah, so what? That's okay. Do hard things. But I referred 2 people to the dean last year. I failed about 3 because they just didn't, they're consistently didn't, I mean, significant portions of their work were not their own things. You submit it through a thing that gets checked, and so listen, you're gonna get caught, just don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. I don't want to have to refer anybody. I just want to hear how brilliant you are. Okay, be brilliant. Read the stuff and then make a great comment and a great understanding and show me that. Okay, this is great experience for you to verbalize your communication, and verbalize that. You're not actually verbalizing, you're writing it. And that written communication is a huge life skill. We do a lot of it, and you're going to get better as you go along. I'm going to give you comments, and then I'm gonna try to make you better and better as a writer and a communicator. And you'll see that's why a 5-paragraph essay is important. This synopsis paper, what you read, tell me about it. Teach me what you read about chapter 5. Okay? That's basically how you need to look at this and approach it. And the last thing is, any communication you have with me, email me at that place that I've given you, the jtorito@valenciacollege.edu. I don't look at the class kind of like you do. I look at all my classes, and I'm not going back to messages and comments just because I'm kind of moving on. I have several hundred things that I have to do on a regular basis, student-wise, to check in and whatnot. I'll miss something. If you email me directly, I never miss it. Okay? And I might not respond directly, but you might get a general response, like somebody asked me about something, and then I generally responded to the class about it. I understand that some of my videos have been taken down. It's not because of questionable content. I think it's just because of some copyright things. So I will look to try to redo some of those, but the lecture videos are in addition to your reading. I just enhance it. So if you don't even look at them, you won't offend me. And if something's missing, you're not gonna like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. you won't. Just go ahead and glean, and sometimes it takes me a little bit of time to get those in. All right, email me, jterrito, that's TERRITO, @valenciacollege.edu. Thanks, guys.